What's up, everybody, and welcome back to TGK TV. This is your boy, your host, TGK. Man, let's get straight into the topics that I got today. The first topic is, why is Offset so sensitive? Ever since 21 Savage has been taken in by ICE and being detained for his visa being expired, and it's an unfortunate situation for 21 Savage and his family and everyone, all of his friends and anyone involved or surrounded around 21 Savage. I understand the situation, but being in Mexican here in the United States, we see these kind of situations quite often and quite frankly a lot when it comes to someone that is a head of the house as far as financially and that provides, but they're suddenly taken away. And how do these families cope without the breadwinner? You know what I'm saying? So 21 Savage, I'm pretty sure he's a breadwinner in his family. However, they're pretty well off, but obviously they're in a really difficult situation, but they have tons of support out there. With that situation, on Super Bowl Sunday, it was probably one of the hottest topics that was going on. So there were some memes, there were some videos that came out, and Demi Lovato took to it to say, yo, you know, these memes are way more entertaining than the Super Bowl, which I had to agree. So as sensitive as the situation is, the memes are quite entertaining, let's be quite honest. However, the homie Offset is just way too sensitive. I don't understand the sensitivity in Offset. Like, I mean, I can see why. I'm about to post what Chris Brown posted in light of the 21 Savage situation. It's not like 21 Savage, he's gonna come out of this situation okay. Right now it's a tough one, but it's not like he's being locked away for years upon years. Again, I'm not being insensitive. It's a sorry situation, but there's gonna be light at the end of the tunnel. Everything's gonna be worked out. 21 Savage got money, man. Let's keep it real. He's gonna be all right. They'll find a way out of it. They're gonna be all right. But look, here's the video that Chris Brown posted about 21 Savage rapping, but they gave him a British accent. Look, check this out. It's funny.
Go, boom. Hop out the 4-door with the 440 was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chilling in the corridor. Your dad is 44, and he's still calling man for a draw. Let him know, when I see him, I'm gonna spin his jaw. Take man kicks by force, send man shot by force. Your girl knows I've got the sauce. No ketchup, just sauce.
So the homie Offset's been going crazy, just talking reckless, like he just wants to do damage to these people that are making light of the situation, which it's social media. It's when you are a public figure and things happen to you. I mean, the internet does not give a damn. I mean, look at XXXTentacion. You look up tags on Instagram and there are people making fun of him. People in this world do not give a damn. But when it comes to this 21 Savage situation, he's alive. It's not like anything's bad gonna happen. They're gonna figure it out. But it is very entertaining. So Offset goes off, and Chris Brown is like, well, fight me then. You know, and I feel the same way, Chris Brown. Like, I would tell Offset, fragile, sensitive ass, to fight me. Fight me, dog. What you gonna do? Wait, you probably 105 pounds wet. Like, come on now. So I'm just trying to say that Offset is hella sensitive. Anybody that rides with Offset, cool. They can come at me crazy. But man, this dude is just stupid, super sensitive. And he probably needs to relax on this whole 21 Savage thing. We understand you're in a tough spot. But man, people gonna make fun of it. People gonna make light of it. And that's just the world that you live in. And that's what you gotta accept. That's what you gotta get accustomed to and adjusted to. It is what it is. Maybe stop cheating on Cardi and you'll be all right, man. Next topic. So, 50 Cent's album, Get Rich or Die Trying, is 16 years old today. Man, 16 years old today. Get Rich or Die Trying. What a time to be alive, man. That is the first thing that came to my mind when I heard that, oh, today's been a 16-year anniversary. Man, first and foremost, back in 2003, when 50 Cent first came out, I hated his guts. And then when I got to know about his story and kind of started to relate to some of his music, bits and pieces of it, I'm not like this straight up thug gangster, like I relate to some of the aggression in his music. Man, that album to me just stood out as probably the single most greatest rap album of all time. And I would simply put it on my top 5 albums of all time. Hip hop, any album is going up there, top 5, no matter what. And yeah, man, 16 years old, Get Rich or Die Trying. Like, the impact that album had, it had the largest debut hip hop in history. Like, The largest debut, numbers wise, sales wise, in a debut in hip hop history. Just the amount of success that In the Club had by itself, and how many weeks it was number one on the charts. 21 Questions, Many Men, Patiently Waiting, High All the Time, PIMP, What Up Gangsta, Back Down, Poor Little Rich, Wangsta. I mean, I could keep going on, right? I mean, that album by itself, you could play it from track 1 to the last track, and you'll be able to enjoy the entire thing. And to me, it's the fact that 50 Cent is still relevant today, with only releasing Get Rich or Die Trying, Massacre, Curtis, Before I Started the Show, only 5 albums. He's only released 5 albums in a span of 16 years, and still relevant today. And Get Rich or Die Trying is still his diamond in his catalog. So to me, I think it's still an accomplishment for 50 Cent to have an album of this magnitude and still have the type of impact that it had on hip hop to this day. A lot of artists that come out now are big time 50 Cent fans. Like you had Schoolboy Q, you had ASAP Rocky, you had I think what one artist, man, there's and I hate that I'm doing this because I'm losing my train of thought, but there's been hella artists that have been motivated by 50 Cent. And I mean, you could look up interviews and see so many people that's been motivated by him. While sometimes his tactics are a little on the petty side, because we want to call him Petty Cent, because he's probably the pettiest rapper of all time as well. Get Rich or Die Trying, the album in itself, is probably the greatest rap album of all time. And I say rap album in particular because it is a rap album. And just the magnitude that it had, the authenticity that it had, and the level of impact that it had on the game. No one had that much type of buzz coming into the game. When you talk about buzz, 50 Cent's gonna be on that dictionary right beside it. He had buzz. He had excitement. He had the game on lock. There wasn't nothing like it at the time. Every time I was working on the street selling candy, right? And when that album came out, man, every stoplight that I was at, every street that I was at, you heard a 50 Cent record from Get Rich or Die Trying being played. And this is in Dallas, Texas, of all places. I could only imagine how it felt like in New York. And if you're from New York and you heard that album, man, share some stories with me in the comments. Let me know what you thought or how it was during that time in New York when Get Rich or Die Trying. I would love to hear those stories. I think it was definitely a moment in time when that album came out and just shook up hip hop, because hip hop was kind of dry at that moment, and 50 Cent came in to revive it and give us an album that we still remember to this day and still enjoy to this day. So I think the fact that Get Rich or Die Trying is 16 years old today is just still blows my mind. Like, damn, where did time go, man? What a moment in that time when it dropped. All right, man, so that's all I got for today. 2 topics, 2 hip hop topics. I want to see all your comments if y'all got anything in particular. If you agree with me that Offset is just too sensitive as a rapper, and where you think Get Rich or Die Trying ranks, or any stories that y'all want to share with me. And oh, let me add this. I think Chris Brown will beat the brakes out of Offset. Did I say that? I think I said that in the beginning. Who do you think will win out of Offset versus Chris Brown? Let me see it in the comments, all right? It's been your boy TGK. I'm going to catch you on the next one. I'm out.